Welcome to Date Night. I'm Will, your friendly neighborhood game mom, aka your GM.
And I'm Amy, and I play Kira. I'm married to Will.
And I'm Will's nephew. I'm Sam, and I play the Grease Wizard.
I'm Eva. I'm married to Sam, and I play Aaron, the half-orc barbarian.
I'm Mike. I'm the fifth wheel, and I play Darren Hammerstone.
And we play
Dungeons and Dragons. Cauliflower, sweet and sour.
half an hour.
2 whole hours. Date night.
Tails.
Tails. colon, butt stuff, colon. Electric Boogaloo too.
Boilerplate.
While the other people are participating in these games and the little break that you're going to have,
We're sitting in the hot tub.
booing
you've got
constantly.
about an hour probably before you're going to be brought through the mana pools if you win.
Is there
I'm
a
gonna
hot
read
tub?
my book.
Is there a hot tub?
That's where you're going to sit in the mana pool for a while here in a little bit.
Oh, okay.
But
We're in a hot
you know,
tub.
The other teams are competing, so you could sort of watch those games or get prepared in any other way you need to.
So we get hit points back and we get spell slots back, right?
Right.
But not my lay on hands.
Not your lay on hands and not your magic items.
All right.
Guys,
Why is my lay on hands considered non-magical?
Because it's racial, isn't it?
Because
Isn't
your god
it not
gives
a
it to
long
you.
rest?
No,
isn't
it's
it?
paladin.
Is it a long rest?
Long
or
rest.
is it a at dawn? type
Long
thing?
rest.
I guess you can get that back. Then.
Do I keep my temporary hit points? Or are those...
No, those are
can I
just
get my
be for a
javelins
minute.
back?
Except the one that broke.
Are they magical javelins?
No.
Okay.
Oh, my dad gave those to me. I mean, his personal assistant did, but I know he meant it.
Oh, I'm starting to
Always
sense there's something
Christmas.
deeper going on.
It's not
His
nice, but at
personal
least it's
assistant always
expensive.
bought me the nicest things.
No, he did not. Not the nicest things. Just the most expensive.
Do I have to roll
Right.
anything to read my book?
Yeah, you can roll an Arcana check.
It's really strange how you say that different ways.
Hey, back into character now.
17.
Nope, he spoke.
No, but that was
That
Sam,
was
not
Sam.
the grease wizard.
And this was me talking about getting back into my RP voice.
So
Not-
let me
not
give
there.
you another tidbit
Not
about your
the other
little
voice,
buddy.
y'all.
By the way, this is where the tidbits for your little buddy are coming from.
Ooh.
What about
I don't like it.
Ooh.
So Sam said he wanted to build a homunculus, so I wrote a 10-page DM skill book about how to build your own homunculus.
When are you going to write the guide?
I'm
about
so
why you have a
excited.
problem?
I've never been more excited
Hi,
in my
guys.
life.
Welcome to my simple DIY tutorial, how to build your own homunculus.
You can purchase this on DM's Guild. It's called Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Rules for Building Your Own Homunculus. Sam, so you learn...
Also coming soon on DM's Guild, we love you. How to have an intervention for a friend who writes too much.
Just send him back to school. He'll stop. A phlegmatic homunculus is has the strongest empathetic bond with its master.
It's pH.
Because there's nothing more empathetic than phlegm.
Right. And you know that if you have a phlegmatic homunculus, you'll be able to keep your telepathic bond with it over extremely long distances.
Cool.
So that's just the one tidbit.
But he
you'd
did
learn in, like,
remember
an
the
hour.
silent G this time. I'm so
Until
proud.
Darren smashes it because it's an affront to nature.
You won't be doing that, laddie.
I got to help build a homunculus, or I got to build a homunculus to help him figure out the kinks and everything, so I've got one. floating around, too.
Homunculi are very kinky.
I was
You're
waiting
correct.
for somebody to go
Lesson
there.
1.
Mine
I
is not
learned
kinky.
that in my first time reading.
So you
Lass.
watch as some of the points come in. Team Elemental Halitosis was up after you guys, and they scored a whopping 12 points before they were eliminated.
Are they the Dragonborns?
Yeah.
Ha! Suck it.
They got a couple of gold coins and some silver chests, but they got overwhelmed by the odd creatures that came out of the floor and ran over their ship.
And they died.
Yeah, they sort of died. They
Right
went to
now
the
they're
little
in
white room.
last place.
Yeah, so they have a total of 21 points after that event.
How many do we have again?
You have 49.
49.
The Kraken Beaks picked up 24 points in their game, They did a pretty good job at sailing the ship, but they did run into quite a few tentacles, and eventually that was their undoing. Despite the fact that they defeated a real kraken to get here to the games, they were killed by foam pool noodles. The Taskmasters picked up 21 points in their games. They did make it to the end, but they did so more quickly. They didn't get as many coins along the way, and only 4 of them were still alive when they made it to the end. So they end up in second place, and Team Thunderhorns end up in first.
Can you read off what's the difference between our score and their score?
Thunderhorns have 49, and the Taskmasters have 41.
Basically, we're going back to level 1 and fighting pits again. Pits. Fights.
Pits.
Yep.
Pits.
Pits.
So
Ship
you hear
and
the
pits.
announcement that the 2 teams moving on are going to be the Slavers Bay Taskmasters
Boo.
and the Thundercloud.
And the other 2 that have been eliminated are being put to death as we speak.
As you check on the dragon egg,
Yeah, I do that.
the
Wait. You've been in a hot tub for like...
no, not yet.
Not yet,
Okay.
not yet. I asked one of the employees, like, so do you guys have a hot tub or?
It's now poached.
The dragon
Aw.
egg, the only reason it's still closed is because of how tightly it's wrapped. But
I put some
it's
tape
cracked
on it.
open, and you can actually see
Tape?
some of the
Medieval
You
tape?
could see the dragon turtle pushing up against the inside and moving portions of the egg around, and it's gotten quite a bit lighter as all the liquid is out of it.
Can I roll to see if I should let it out? I feel like I shouldn't.
Should you? Never mind.
I don't know what that would be.
Intelligence.
No, if you-
Animal handling?
Wait. If you fail the roll, are you going to like try to smush it back down into the egg?
I don't really
Get in
know. I mean,
there!
you could
Get
roll-
in there!
What do you want to? What do you want to learn about it? I guess.
Should she keep it wrapped up,
Should
or
I
should
keep it wrapped up or
For
free it?
what? Like, is it best to keep it wrapped up for what reason?
I can't have a baby right
All
now.
We don't want to hurt it, but we
We don't
also
wanna
don't
hurt
want
it,
it to
but-
hatch.
We don't want it to. We don't want to hurt it either developmentally or.
Wait, can we find a store that sells itty bitty dragon helmets? Oh, I'm going to hell. Straight to hell.
I think we're all joining you.
I meant
Like for its well-being.
for its well-being.
It's a very special
All right,
dragon.
roll it roll a nature check.
But I also don't want it to be in danger during the games, and I don't want it to be in danger from people around us. It's not a very good roll.
I've had a lot of good luck with the dragon egg
Oh, guys, I don't know what to do here.
previously. Can I roll a nature check?
Sure.
18.
Okay, yeah, this is going back to your knowledge of raising that clutch of birds that we talked about last time. And there was that one bird that you kept in the egg after it hatched just to see what happened if you didn't let it out for like a week after it hatched. Didn't work out too good for that little bird.
Can I ask how long it lasted?
When he opened it a week later, it was dead.
This seems like more of a personal share right here.
But you also get the idea that what protects something inside the egg is the fluid around it. And without that fluid, if something else were to happen to it, like what just happened when the shark bit it, that turtle would be in for whatever world of hurt Arn was in for, or whatever attack it blocked, or something.
So I should let it out.
I rolled a 17 plus 4.
Or instead of spitting into the homunculus jar, we should all spit into the dragon egg to refill the fluid.
I pee in it.
Oh, God.
Can we talk about this? Because that thing goes inside me.
Just quiet down, Calman. I gotta pee in it.
No!
Mike's dead.
Solid minute.
I don't know who I can give it to. I don't think we should take it into the next game.
That's up to you.
I think it.
Should we let it out?
I think so. Unfortunately.
Okay.
I think we should try. I'll go into Kalman's head. If I live, then we can just put the dragon in there.
Kalman won't let you look at him.
What do we do?
We'll
if
have
you
to
die?
blindfold him.
That's kinkier.
I got a 15 and plus persuasion.
Yeah.
-1, 14.
What do you say to Kalman?
Hi, Kalman. I'm really gonna need to go inside you so we can rescue our egg and save our egg.
Creepy when you say it.
I don't think so.
Well, Kalman, we really need it. We need you.
No, I'm weirded out by the whole thing.
Okay, I'm just gonna untie the stupid sling and let the dragon out.
Dragon. Turtle.
Turtle dragon.
So
Turtle.
you're in right now. You're in your own little,
Hot tub.
not your hot tub yet. You've been in these waiting areas in between the games where you have kind of like your own room to secretly prep whatever you need to prep. So when you do that, for now, you're the only people in this holding area. You take the sling down off of your chest, you let it out, and the egg just kind of sloths away from where the turtle was. And when you get a look at it, you've seen the giant turtle, Albagula, so you have an idea of what it's supposed to look like. You've also seen other turtles before. But this turtle doesn't look right. Can you roll a nature check?
Stop
Whoever
smiling.
wants to inspect it.
22.
22.
17.
16.
Okay.
Oh, 23.
All of you are very familiar with turtles
Apparently.
and the fact that they generally have one head. So the first thing that stands out to you is that this turtle has two heads.
So we do need to go get it, but we need to get it multiple tiny dragon helmets.
Unfortunately, one of the heads is completely inert. Like its
Aw.
eyes are dead, and you can see it just doesn't move, and it just kind of hangs there as a weight.
I'm feeling like a bad person.
And
now.
you can see that this turtle is just... It's almost slimy. Like, not just from the egg. Like, it's a black ichor that surrounds this turtle.
Would you say
It's got
bile?
the blight.
Not really bile.
we
That's
just
a specific thing,
brought a
Sam.
monstrosity into this world.
Blight. It's blight.
Is it too late to cook it in the hot tub?
If you want to see whether or not you think it's that blight, you can roll an investigation check,
Okay.
because you've seen the blight.
Aaron doesn't know.
15?
17.
9.
The 17 and 15, you guys have seen enough of the blight that the cult had been imbuing in the northern part of Limoges, where you were, which is a completely different blight than what's been in the south, where the huge amount of blight has been. But most of your dealings have been with the blight that the cult has created, and this sort of emulates that sort of a blight. Like, it has taken all the light out of this creature and just made it into a thing of darkness.
What does the living head look like?
It looks a lot like the actual dragon turtle head, which is a really, scaly with a sharp beak, and it's got these really pronounced ridges on the top of its head, almost like a snapping turtle more than.
I meant
a painted
emotionally.
turtle.
How about we cut it off?
It's just looking around the room kind of pitifully.
There, poor little baby.
think
I
we
don't
should
know
cut
what
it
to
off.
do.
No.
I think we should cut off the dragon helmet. The dragon helmet. No.
Do you want me to talk?
Yeah, I think you can talk. I think we should cut off the blighted head.
I think maybe we should find someone, a turtle-born person, first.
Don't you guys know, like a cleric, we could stick it in his blood or something?
No.
And I cut open my hand and I try and drop on there.
No!
No.
I push him away before he can do that.
That's a nat 20.
It's not a nat 20.
He does that. You drip some blood
You know that's
where?
not going to do
Just
anything.
on the blighted head.
Okay, you drip a couple of drops of blood on its head. Doesn't seem to have an immediate response to that.
Immediate. Did Clippy get jealous?
You don't know. Clippy's dormant at the moment.
This is stupid.
Do I think Clippy
I
was
look-
jealous?
I look around and see if there are any turtle-born around.
No, you're in this holding room by yourselves until the events completely
I mean, we
finish,
could
which
call
are
for
Can't
help.
open the door or anything?
Oh, yeah, you could go out.
Yes.
Wait, but what's your plan?
Gonna find a turtle-born and say, hey, do you guys have a cleric or
And
something?
just hand it off?
No.
Okay.
Have them come and talk
Can
to
you
us.
bring us a cleric, please?
We need some cleric blood now.
Can I get a cleric to go?
So, Kira, you go out of the door for this holding room, and you see there's a few turtle-born, two that are just standing outside, and there's another one who's flanked by a couple of other turtle-born with spears and bone armor walking purposefully down the hallway.
As you continue to be completely indecisive, they just keep walking.
What does that one look? I guess is there one standing right next to the door or something?
Yeah.
Roll an
Okay.
investigation for cleric check. What was that? Do they look clericy?
They don't.
cleric-y?
That broke her.
I think we broke
I don't think
Amy.
you have to worry about us not getting through the
No, I
third
don't think we're
game. We're
gonna
not going to
start
get
it.
to it.
Okay, so I pop my head out and say, do you have any turtle-born?
Do you have any turtle-born? Do you, lad?
When he said pop your head out, she like opens up
Like
the door and
turtle.
does like a
Do you have a turtle-born doctor?
Cleric.
Cleric.
Cleric? Healer?
They're mostly in the white room. Do you need to go to the white
No, can you
room?
bring
No,
one to us?
we just need one to come visit us, please.
I mean, I guess I could go take a walk, but by the time I get back, you guys will probably, you're up for the next game. You guys will probably be in the mana pool. And I could bring one to the mana pool for you.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
And he slowly starts walking the other way.
Do you have anyone faster that might be able to go?
It's
Please.
just me right here.
You can just tell me where it is.
No, you guys need to be around there if you're going to get that mana.
Okay.
I mean, I can run faster than you probably can, bro.
But you won't get your
If
spells
you
back,
want
and we
to.
need your spells
Do you know
for the
where
last
it
game.
is?
Just tell me where it is.
No, you don't. You can't.
Well,
You have to get back in
You
time.
have
You
to have
have to
There's
get
like
back in time.
No, it's not even
lefts
about
and
that.
then a
If he
right, and then,
leaves,
like,
he
two
doesn't
rights
get
and another
his
left.
spells back.
Then you go straight.
He'd be a wizard with no spell
turn around.
slots.
All right, then I'll stay.
There's like
I'll
a
stay.
double
No,
hallway
no.
where
Listen,
you could go
man,
up
I'll
or
stay.
down. Oh.
I'll just stay here.
Okay.
Can
I could have been there already.
Can you slide on your shell and maybe get a little faster?
No.
My shell's
cast
connected
grease.
to me. How is that helping?
make him slip faster?
It makes
I don't have any spell slots. I don't have any spell slots.
That makes it difficult terrain.
Then he can just slide down the hall.
Okay. I have a question. Does the whole thing look blighted or just the one head?
No, the ichor seems to be like ubiquitous on the whole turtle.
Okay.
They infused the egg with plague black ichor.
Okay.
words hard. Magic
Wait,
colors.
didn't we have a way that we fixed the original?
Yeah, we killed a
one?
mystic and we.
Oh.
And then we stuck it in Dern's light shadow for
Yeah.
the second
Oh.
one. And we
I
don't
cast light.
Which I don't have those anymore.
You don't have
It's
any
brighter
spell
in the room.
slots.
That's a
That's a
cantrip.
cantrip, a reckless cantrip. So I'm
Until you get it.
until I get it.
light. Yeah, that's not going
That's
to
not
do
going
it.
to do anything. Does it? I don't know. Does it look hungry? I have turtle dragon food.
Does the
You could
dead
feed it.
flopping black head look hungry?
No, the living
That one
one,
doesn't.
obviously.
All right, let's just wait for this cleric.
Or maybe we should just chop the other head off.
No.
You hear a knock at the door.
Hello.
Who is it?
Excuse me, I've got something for the Thunderhorns.
Okay.
Who is it?
Are they going to hit nades?
No, it's just... Can I hand it to you, please?
Sure.
Yes.
I put my hand out the door. I'm assuming I'm still standing right next to the door.
Okay, he hands you a piece of paper,
Okay.
and he says, "You've been served." And he turns around and he leaves.
Oh, great.
What?
And I'm looking at this paper that I'm not really holding because you didn't hand me anything.
Right, so you have a subpoena that says you have been charged with the following crimes: theft and concealment of a dragon turtle egg, use of harmful and deceptive magic, impersonating an eel expert, child abandonment, possession without declaration at entry of a cursed item, damaging a structure in a bar fight, corruption of a dragon turtle egg,
Well, hold
mismatching
on.
fish. You are to appear in the court of the Shell King on the morning following the completion of the Albagula Games for trial.
That didn't happen.
We didn't do all that stuff.
Not all that stuff happened here.
I didn't do any of those things. That's Mr. Krabs.
It was me. I fish fetched the mish.
We did kind of impersonate eel experts. Eel experts.
Well, we didn't do any child endangerment.
A turtle
To be
born.
fair,
Kind of
we
did.
kind of did.
Well, we didn't corrupt it, though.
Nope. That one we didn't do.
Believe it or not,
and we
I'm
didn't
the one who hasn't done anything wrong.
And we didn't steal it either. We rescued it from cultists.
Yes.
Correct.
I suppose that
Either
would be
way,
part of the
we're the
problem,
only
then,
ones
won't
here,
it?
though.
We might have rescued it a little late, but
We're talking to an empty room.
you were talking to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like we are in this room.
I don't know I don't know what to do with it now.
We don't just
We gotta wait.
scream into the void. We're often in the same place, but just talking to the sky amongst ourselves.
Well, there's a reason we painted this room blue.
By the way,
guess we
listeners,
wait.
the room is blue.
Can I
Cal
roll?
is
Dabba
just
dee, dabba
weeping
die.
out of his one large eye. I can't go to jail.
Not again.
Michael do fine.
What?
Wait.
Durin's misadventures.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about something completely different.
No.
All right, so let's
What
wait.
am
for
I supposed
the
to do with
We're
it?
just waiting for the
We're
cleric right now.
carrying this dragon
So
baby.
the other
dragon
on the
turtle.
other side,
Can I pick it up? If I pick it up, what does it do?
roll an animal handling check.
Okay.
It doesn't actually matter what score you get. The answer is always going to be.
Feed me.
Sorry, just a second. 16.
Feed me,
You
Seymour.
pick it up between its back and front legs. That seems to be the best place to try to grab it. It's trying to move its head around. It tries to move one way, and it bumps into the dead head that's just kind of limp, hanging down.
That's upsetting.
And it goes the other way, and it's trying to snap like in your direction, but you've got a handle on it where it definitely can't reach you.
Oh, guys, it's kind of cute, though.
Can you feed it or something, maybe?
Do you people have a different definition for the word cute up here?
Perhaps.
Because down where we come from, I think it would be pitiful would be the best word.
I guess I'll try to feed it.
Okay. It eats happily the
Okay.
food that you took from the cultists.
I don't want to have to kill it.
It seems to
I
scarf
don't
it
want to
down.
have
Killing
to
it.
kill it. I've been carrying this thing around for a long time.
I've been suspecting this is Albagula's baby for a while.
Okay, and as you're just feeding this turtle
Who
dragon,
is the father?
the other
Next time on Maury Date Night.
Colon butt stuff too. Colon electric boogaloo.
you hear the other door
Next time on Fantasy Mori. I'm
on
sorry.
the opposite side of the room, somebody knocking, and he goes, "Hot tub time."
Yay! Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so you're going out that way.
All right.
What's the deal with the turtle? Like, what are you doing with the turtle?
Put it
I
back
mean,
in
what
the
do you
sling.
want me to do with it?
I don't
Muzzle
know.
it.
It's up to
Muzzle
you
it.
guys.
Put
Now
it in the
she's
sling
screaming into
facing
the
out.
void.
What do you want? God, why did you give me this turtle? You know I can't take care of it.
Just wanted to fish fetch the fish.
Jesus, take the wheel.
God damn it, Jesus, not that wheel.
Only 5 years old. I'm not ready for a baby.
I guess I'll put it back in the sling. if
Face
I
forward
can.
out because it doesn't have hips to get messed
Otherwise,
up.
it's going to bite you.
Can we try and like muzzle it using some rope?
It's got one dead head, man. Don't put a muzzle on the other one. That's just...
That might end up being child
Can
abuse.
If you're
I
gonna
like?
do
But
that,
can I wrap it back up?
Yeah, you could probably wrap it.
Will
back
it let
up.
me? I mean,
Seriously, at this point, I'm really starting to... the well-being of the poor little turtle child. Is there like... seriously, I think
Anything we can
leaving
do.
it with a cleric, the proper authorities at this point, I think need to be called upon here.
that's fair.
Well,
I
we're
like the turtle baby as much as everybody else, but we need to think about the turtle baby. It's just been born. Clearly, it has a birth defect, and we're going to take it into, for all we know, is a battle to the death in an arena.
We're not. We're going to the mana pool, and
We're
the
going to
cleric
find a
dude is
cleric
going to come
first.
to us.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Let's leave it with the proper people.
Okay,
Well,
we'll
let's
see.
let's let them get to us first.
Let's see if he
Hi.
seems shady.
Yeah,
Okay.
we should wait until the cleric comes before we make another decision.
Whose accent are you parroting right now?
He's attempting
That's
to.
not an accent. That's her voice.
He's attempting to copy her voice.
It's a chameleon potion. That's basically an accent or a voice. Like you have to try and affect your voice in some way to emulate the last person who spoke.
Okay, that's not bad.
No, it's not.
I feel very called out though.
Good.
You sound more like Solid Snake than you do her, though.
What's a solid snake?
I don't know.
Okay, we leave the room. We leave
go.
the room.
Let's go.
This is going to be hell on our listeners. Who the hell is talking?
And the mana pool cures my potion
So
disease.
you wrap the turtle up for now.
Nope.
Is
No,
that
it doesn't.
what you were doing, or are you just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you wrap it up.
But I'm not gonna like attach it onto me. I'm gonna just carry it.
Okay. You just walk. Oh, cool turtle. Dang, that must be the Rangers. Go on to the mana pool. It's 2 lefts, and I'll take you.
Thank you.
And then he walks. It's not super slow. I mean, he walks as fast as the gnome and the dwarf. So he takes you to an area where you see some of the contestants from Slaver's Bay. Actually, all of those contestants from Slaver's Bay are already in the mana pool. Just kind of, one just kind of dipping in, the big lizard man. And can you roll perception?
16.
7.
9.
16.
Power play.
I don't
Pee in the
think
mana pool.
Aaron and the Grease Wizard. So I don't think there's anything that you really notice.
Power
So,
play P in the mana pool.
You see him just settling in, and he looks over at you guys, and he's like, "No, nice turtle."
Thank you, Scaly. I mean, thanks, dude.
You do recognize me.
Well, yeah.
I feel like
Why do I have to roll
very
that?
well, but I feel like it's pretty distinctive.
Yeah.
Is
It's
it random chance whenever you
hard
see somebody
to-
you know?
And I thought we killed him.
Interpret
Like lizard
you.
men very much, so it was
Racist.
kind of the idea that like you didn't want to say it before because you weren't sure if it was the same lizard man or if
We
you just think all
He
lizard men
stuttered
look
last time we saw him.
But that
We
could just be a lizard man
all look
thing.
alike.
But this is definitely scaly.
Again, I
feel
thought
like
we killed
I
him.
think we fought Scaly too.
Yes, that was
That
bonus
was in,
fights.
that was not canon. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks for listening to Date Night. I'm Amy, and I play Kira. If you want more Date Night on top of the episodes you get every 2 weeks, I wanted to let you know about our premium episodes that are available on Podbean or directly at datenightpodcast.com. If you go to our website and click Behind the Screens, you can become a premium member and hear at least one extra episode every month. These episodes have alternate GMs, guest players, or the normal crew, but in situations outside the main campaign. It's only $2 a month or $20 for a yearly subscription, and it's a great way to support us and help us cover some of the costs of running the show. So again, click on Behind the Screens tab over at Date Night Podcast to learn more. Or, if you're a Podbean listener, you can subscribe directly from our Podbean feed in the mobile app or on the desktop site. Now, back to the action. Bonus episodes. Hashtag please sponsor us.
Please. I haven't eaten in 8 months. You won't sponsor us.
My second blighted head has died off.
Oh.
Please sponsor me.
Yeah,
so bad.
listener, you are the reason why the second turtle head is dead. That's a way to get new viewers,
Wow.
right?
Yeah,
New
guilt
listeners.
trips are
Guilt
famous
trip
for
'em.
working.
Viewers, huh?
Oh,
I thought I had another paper.
well,
Who's the...
It's debatable.
gonna throw you in a cliff.
In a cliff.
Who's the name of the singer that
Yeah.
that did all those ASPCA commercials? Like the
Sarah McLaughlin?
Yeah, McLaughlin. Yeah.
The angels.
Put that as a backdrop to our D8 night advertisements from now on.
You too can save a dragon turtle's life with just a donation of 63 cents a day. Be a hero for a turtle you know.
Well, this is going off the rails.
Again, we were on the rails.
He says,
Hashtag we still don't drink.
You're wearing new armor, but it's you. I wasn't sure till I saw the dwarf's hammer.
Which he has
I
a new
didn't have
hammer.
this hammer last time you saw me.
You're a racist.
All hammers look alike.
No, that's just not true. And you take that back.
I won't. You almost cost me my job.
If you want a closer inspection of this hammer?
Darn, please. You can't start a fight
he
yet.
profaned. It's a darn good hammer. It doesn't look.
You
The
guys
old one
are
was nice
supposed
too,
to
but this is
fight.
freaking
I feel
immaculate.
like this is
in
an
the
episode of
rain.
Cops.
Like
Like,
you're supposed to fight after the mana pool, like not before.
You want some too, Lippy?
Oh no!
darn, just go stand over there.
You better.
And you shut up.
To be fair, it was either try and kill you or you kill us. At least you didn't die.
I did.
Yet.
I did.
Well, at least they brought you back.
Ever since I gave birth to my turtle baby, I feel like I've really unlocked my maternal side.
And you just see him stare off into the middle distance. And he goes, I guess I'll save it for the ring.
Please do.
Loser. You're welcome,
And
everyone.
I just shout into the void. I get all my thunderstrucks back, right?
You do.
Aye.
As you guys settle into the mana-infused waters of the hot tub, you gain back all of your hit points, all of your hit dice.
Except for
All of your
Sam's
spells.
temporary hit die loss from homunculo.
Right.
And all of my
And
Say it.
lay on hands.
And my effects of the potion have worn off.
No, they
No.
haven't.
No.
the blue one has, but the purple one hasn't.
5 days. Well, 4.5 at this point.
It's not a negative status effect. It's a positive status effect.
For all of us.
You're getting healing. Therefore,
No, that one.
That was the hero.
Off. That was the heroism potion.
no, I'm talking about the accent.
The mana pool is giving
it's not
him
a negative
healing.
status effect.
Okay.
He still looks so
After you're in the
disappointed.
pool for a little while, the cleric shows up and he says, it's a female cleric. Says, someone sent me. You needed something. Can't the pool?
I take
heal
the
you?"
demon baby.
I don't know. No.
What?
I don't know how to explain this.
Wait, what are you handing her? You don't have it.
He just gestures
I grab
towards.
Haley and
What gives?
Excuse
I don't
me.
really know how to explain what we've got here, so I'm just gonna jump in. We there was some cultists and they had a turtle dragon egg, and we thought it would be bad to leave it with them, so we took it with us. But they apparently already got to it, so it just hatched just now, and we've only been hiding it for its own good. But now that it's hatched, it seems like it's already kind of cursed, and we need help.
Yeah, we just need a little bit of your blood.
No blood.
Shut up, lad.
No, it's really okay.
No.
You can use my blood knife.
I've talked now, lad. You should be using your Scottish accent.
I
Get my supervisor. Could you have it? It was a. let's start over. What do you need from me?
Can you help
I
it?
just need some of your blood.
No.
No, shut up about this blood
I'm
thing.
getting a little uncomfortable.
Just ignore him.
Take the baby.
It's hard.
Take the baby.
It is hard. Can you help this baby turtle
Fix its
born
head.
dragon turtle born thing?
We're not sure what's wrong.
Please
with
help.
it.
At least clean it up. It's a newborn.
I could take it somewhere,
Aye.
maybe
We're somewhere.
to the temple.
Aye, that sounds like a great place here.
But wait, we are not allowed in the temple.
We're not going. Whatever accent that was.
But how do we?
You were allowed in the temple. You're just supposed to be quiet if you were in the temple.
All right.
We're handing over
Do you
the
promise
baby
not to harm it?
who is beyond our skills to the proper
It won't
authorities.
be up to me what's done with it. I suppose we
What
could
do you expect will be done
try
with
to
it?
Cleanse it?
Aye, sounds great. Here, take the baby.
Okay.
Well, no,
Hey,
wait.
Cal-
The
Kalman.
baby, though.
Hey, Kalman.
He does?
Charm person. Charmer.
Shut up.
No, she'll know she's been charmed.
Take the baby.
No,
Charmer.
To
no.
do what? To do what?
To make sure the baby stays safe.
She'll
make
know
sure the
she's been
baby tastes
charmed
great?
after
Yes.
an hour. No.
I'll make sure she knows the baby tastes great.
Shut
Okay.
up, Calvin.
No.
No.
What? He told me.
Hey, Calvin, you're the one who mismatched the fish, so I don't want to hear another word from you.
Anything we say can be used against us in a court of law. Miranda taught me that.
Okay, can I guess, can you tell me what you think will happen to the turtle baby?
It will be taken care of.
Not
lass.
you.
Usually a freak of nature like this would probably not survive.
This child was cursed by a cult that has been causing a blight all over the northern parts of these lands, and we've been working hard to purify it, and we purified 2/3 of it. But this one is all black and ichory, and we don't know if you have any kind of like dispel magic or something like that.
And look how cute
please,
it is.
Please, if you have dispel magic, please help me.
What could I do that would help you?
Do you hear my voice?
I don't have anything that would help that.
Not even dispel magic?
I don't care about your voice. We are talking about the turtle
I can
who
take it.
needs very serious help. It's a temple full of clerics. This
But
is
what
the
if they
best
kill
possible.
it?
Then it's probably not going to survive any.
Probably.
Look into its little eyes and tell me that again.
Dern looks straight into its little eyes. Dern goes, "This head's very cute and happy.
That's the dead one.
I look into the proper head. This one's very cute and happy. Aye, but this one over here, something is going on. Now look, lass, I know you have a big heart for animals. It's commendable. It is. But this is bigger than us. These are turtle-born people. They know how to take care of their own. They're going to a temple that knows how to take care of specifically turtley kind of people.
Are you saying I'm not turtley enough?
I'm saying you are definitely not
You're
turtley
totally
enough.
not. Like, totally.
This is the best course of action for this wee little turtle thing.
Ball of blight.
Ball of ich.
I kind of agree, though I am very nervous.
Okay, well, I guess I look at the cleric and say, well, what's your name?
Her name is Turtle Person.
Mona Lisa.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Are we going with like a
If I come-
Leonardo? It's a Renaissance theme
There's
thing
a
here.
turtle
really?
in like 2 episodes of the old Ninja Turtles TV show. The female turtle is
Wow,
Mona Lisa.
what a deep pull.
wow, that's a really, really deep, yeah.
Respect.
Okay,
Deep TMNT lore coming in here.
coming to you hot.
Hashtag still not sponsored.
Okay.
We might be by this point. Fingers
So,
crossed.
if I
Hashtag
give you
probably
this,
not sponsored.
will you stay
Oh.
with it? Will I be able to find you and or the turtle egg thing again.
Definitely
Let's
the turtle
all roll
baby
an
again.
intimidation check together.
We want the baby.
So she could roll it because it's persuasion, I guess. It's not really intimidating. But if you're helping her, which you are in this conversation, she can roll at advantage.
I'm not helping.
I moon her to intimidate her.
Sam,
Are they helping?
I'm not.
I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am
That's
not helping.
I rolled pretty well. Okay, I rolled an 18 and a 3. So,
I rolled a
Three.
16.
Take the 3.
I'm not taking the 3. So yeah, 18, flat 18.
I will do my best to advocate for the safety of the turtle among my peers.
Aye,
And
off
the
you go.
safe return to us?
That won't be up to me.
Will you try?
It shouldn't be
I'll
up to
tell
us
them
either, lad.
who were the rightful owners of the turtle who gave it to me.
Aye, because let's not forget.
Wait, she just said rightful
we are-
owners.
Aye, we are not that. We are not the parent, the legal guardians of the. We found the turtle. Does
Yes.
not make him ours.
But what if they give it back to the cultists?
What cultists?
The ones that we stole it from.
They're going to a temple. What cultists live in the temple?
But they're all
The
around.
cultists are all dead so far as you know.
So
Hey.
far as we know, there might be spies.
As far as you know, there might not.
That's true.
Going to a temple, lass.
I'm still
Clerics.
nervous.
Good
Fine,
people.
just
I
Take
want
him.
the baby to go, but I'm nervous about
And Aaron
getting it back to
These are-
safety.
hands
It
it
might-
over.
Okay, she gingerly tries to grab it in such a way that it can't get to her with its chomping beak.
I'm
We
sorry,
give it a snack.
buddy, but they're gonna take good care of you.
Aye.
I pat it gently on the shell,
Okay.
dodging.
And she's
Snappy.
holding this thing like around her midsection and waddling off.
Feel
'cause
feel
it's
better,
pretty
wee
big.
one.
Goodbye, Snappy.
That's a bummer.
It's just snapping at the empty air around it.
Bye, Snappy. Be good.
I know it was hard, lass, but you did the right thing.
Just hanging out in the mana pool.
So you guys hang out in the mana pool. Is there anything else you need to do to prep before you go out?
Guys, I'm really bummed out now.
Should we put another spell on Spell Squirrel?
Are there any bards in the area? Maybe pep her back up. I mean, can I try?
You can give it a go.
Ready?
What are you trying to do to pepper
Spell
back up?
Squirrel.
I don't know. I've seen
We should do
bards
that.
work before.
Ba,
I guess I just start singing.
Sing it or roll a performance check.
Wait, that
Dern
landed on
is
the edge.
doing it, not you, Sam.
It's an 18, and I have a +1 to performance because of my
All right, sing a song.
confidence key.
Okay, roll a wisdom check, I guess, Aaron.
Okay. That's a 5.
All right. Well, what do you do, Dern?
I can sing. I don't know if I can, but I rolled a 19, so now I have to actually sing with a Scottish
Yes,
accent.
you do.
Well, me father often told me when I was just a lad, a sailor's life is very hard, the food was always bad. But now I've joined the Navy, I'm aboard a man of war, and now I found a sailor ain't a sailor anymore. Don't haul along the ropes, don't climb
long
up
is
the
the song?
mast. If you see... That actually could go on for a lot longer. That's
This
a real
song-
song. I don't want to get copyrighted.
This song doesn't cheer her up, but
By the way, full
watching
credit of that
Dern
given to
sing,
the McGinty Brothers Band. That was
Yeah.
an amazing song.
But the sight of Dern singing does make her laugh.
Yeah, this is the first time probably that you've had Dern try to cheer you up in such a way. So that might be heartening, especially with his
kinda hurt me
feature
throat.
wisdom. And Kalman is just enthralled.
I'm sorry.
You're talking with music.
Aww, Calvin doesn't know.
I'm sorry.
What?
She was sneezing.
So cute on
On the sound. Kalman's just thrilled. Okay. So you guys heal up in the pool of
Spell
mana.
Squirrel.
Level up?
We don't-
Spell Squirrel.
If we cast again into the spell squirrel, will we get those slots back?
If it's at the beginning of the rest in the pool, you probably would.
He's still got mine. You want to cast another one?
1
He
to 2
doesn't have
spell
any
slots.
How many slots?
until
Oh.
he charges them.
Oh crap! I didn't either. Never mind.
Kira, you do, don't you? You didn't use any because you were scouting.
And only 3 slots, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's already a first level in there.
Do I have
Well, I've only got first level because I'm a...
time to change which spells I have ready? Usually it's a long rest thing.
You could prepare some new ones. Yeah.
Okay, I'm putting Ensnaring Strike and Hunter's... well, can I... Thinking.
That's the sound of my eyebrow.
How does a spell scroll work with concentration spells?
You still have to concentrate on them because you cast it as normal, but you don't have to expend the slot.
So I would still have to concentrate?
Yeah, whoever casts it out of the squirrel would have to concentrate.
Whoever cast it out. Just grab it by the tail and like squeegee it out.
like you're getting toothpaste.
Especially like with like fireballs and boom.
Hold it back like one of those party poppers.
Yeah.
This spell scroll is turning out to be an endless well of
Spell
entertainment.
Squirrel is freaking awesome.
I'm
That was a good
debating...
buy from us.
Oh,
I'm debating whether... Can I add a spell level? Like, if I put my own Cure Wounds, would that make this a second level?
No, it would give you another first level Cure Wounds in there.
Now I got McGinty's song stuck in my head.
You
Should
are
I
the
do
most
Ensnaring
indis-
Strike?
Just put another
just
Cure
pick
Wounds
something.
in there.
Or
Put a Cure
Hunter's
Wounds in
Mark?
there. That's going to be the
Why
best.
did we have you steer the ship?
She's good at that.
I did ask you guys if you were sure. Because,
I didn't
again,
realize-
indecisive.
I don't think I realized how indecisive you were.
Very. It drives Will nuts, but that's okay. He
After
comes up.
13 long years.
Indecisive years. I don't know if they were 13 long years. Maybe they were just 13.
She said long years in the intro.
Long years.
She's not sure about it anymore.
But he made lots and lots of rules, so that's fair.
I should have remembered the amount of time it took you to pick a feat.
Yeah, it was like... never
It's
mind.
like, come on, there's left, there's right. Just pick a feet.
Thanks, Calman.
More feet. Okay. Have you loaded up the squirrel?
One of them.
Here.
The squirrel.
Squirrel
We'll break it
happily
in
eats the
half,
first
load
acorn.
the new shells in, and
Okay, I'm picking my spell just because of that mental image of Ensnaring Strike. Man, it spits off 20 lines.
All right. Remember, anybody can cast those spells, but they'll use
And then
your...
they have to concentrate?
Right. And they'll
I don't know.
use
I'm pointing at you.
your ability
Smugly.
modifiers. All right. If we're going to get started on this, even if we don't finish the event, we'll at least get to the point of the event. So you guys get healed up, you get brought back out through these platforms like that were raising up all of the opponents you were fighting in the Let's Get Kraken event a little bit ago. And when you raise up, first they say, our second place competitors, the Slavers Bay Taskmasters.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, that sounds way too much like our noise.
You hear you guys booing in your room, but out in the stadium you do hear quite a few people
That
applauding.
seems
don't
right,
even
though.
care.
That seems about right.
And our first place competitors, ahead by 8 points, going into the final event, the Arcanagon, the Thundercloud Thunderhoo.
You're welcome, listener.
So then you hear, today we're going to be battling, our opponents will battle each other in the Arcanagon. The Arcanagon is an event inspired by the Slavers Bay pit fights. Our
Boo.
competitors will be fighting in a knockdown, drag-out event to see who can get the most points and who gets conquered by the Arcanagon. Let's go down to our introductions to our individual competitors with Kenny Krakenship and Vic Ramore. And just hear Vic say, Actually, this is Kenny. Kenny says, yeah, the first contestant for the Slavers Bay Taskmasters is Scaly Lizardman. He's a stuttering shield basher with a clear need for some lubriderm. And Vic says, right you are, Ken. Ken says, then this Knoll who you guys had charmed for a short period of time in the shell-shocked competition, sort of has a really pointy face, almost looks like, kind of like Lassie, I guess, in the face. And you hear... Fido Melancholy, he's a depressed pit scraper from the fighting pits of Mina Kartha. After a fight, he puts the loser's bits into his sack. Oh, that's one sad sack, Kenny.
Aaron leans over to whoever's standing next to her and goes, he does what?
Right you are. Then a human steps up. He looks like he's covered in tattoos. He looks like he hasn't showered in a few months.
So it looks like Post Malone.
And it says... oh, man. I don't have who says what on this sheet. Lenny Proudpants. Lenny sells meat at the pit fights over near Slavers Bay. What, does he have, like a cart or something? Nope, he just walks around the stands. Oh, where does he put the meat? In his pants, Kenny. Isn't that unsanitary? Actually, Lenny has won 3 awards for cleanliness of his pants. Oh, he must be really proud of his meat. Right you are, Ken.
Wah, wah.
The next one pops up is an orc. He says, Johnny Knuckles, he's an animal wrangler who psychs up beasts before sending them out to fight. Yeah, Vic, I heard he specializes in bears. Oh, that sounds dangerous, Ken. Does he use anything, like, to push them out there with? Nope, just his bare hands.
Wah, wah.
And the last contestant is Goblin Stinky Baba Ganoush. Stinky labels bags at the bidders blocks at the North Point Slave Fight Arena. He has an accuracy rating of just 64%, which is the lowest in his district, now that Daffleg has left. Oh, that is one man you don't want handling your luggage.
Oh, that's the guy mixed up all the bags.
Yep.
If I ever end up there, I'll make sure to tell him to keep his hands off my sack.
Wait, isn't he Millileg's brother?
No, he replaced him.
Oh.
It's out there. All right, and now our Thunderhorn... Thundercloud Thunderhorn contestants. Kira Silverthorn, she's a half-elf ranger from the Western Wilds. Yeah, and you may not know this, but she's actually off-handed. Off-handed? Yeah, her non-dominant hand is her dominant one. Then there's Dern Hammerstone. Dern is a dwarf paladin who loves to lay hands on himself. It always makes me feel better, too. Right you are, Ken. Arn is a half-orc barbarian.
Arn flexes.
The Ohio State University.
Guns out. Oh, she's got her guns out, Ken. Arn is a half-orc barbarian from another plane of existence. Where did she leave the other half? What, Kenny? Is it in another dimension? What? Her other half. No, Ken. She's half orc and half human. Oh, which one is the bottom? Oh, never mind, Kenny. And he smacks him with the fan on the head. Kalman Coggles-6 is a rogue with an arcane trickster archetype, and his torso is perfectly spherical. Wow, I guess he ought to be a pretty well-rounded contestant. Right you are, Ken.
Before they mention me, I cast Minor Illusion to make me look buff and sexy and just downright.
Everybody sees you change from
Perfect.
looking like you to looking like Fabio.
And from
Yes.
and from the last several games that they've already seen you in.
I spin around, my assless chaps fly up on the sides a little bit, and when I finish my 360, I do look like Fabio.
Roll a performance
A
check.
tiny gnome-sized Fabio.
That's 15 plus 6. No, that's not right. 15 minus 1. 14.
You look pretty good. Almost like a tiny Fabio. The last one, Vic says, that's funny. I don't have a name for this contestant. No? No. Anyway, this gnome is a grease wizard. Do you know what that is, Kenny? Oh, yeah, sure. I use one all the time to get the french fry stains out of my underpants. No. Ew. Kenny, a grease wizard is a person, not a laundry implement. Yep, I know. And boy, are they hard to keep around. What? Yeah, they're slippery little buggers. Ha! Okay.
Okay.
That was for me. I don't know if that was for anybody else at all.
You do you, Papa Bear.
All right. So you see the Arcanagon now. This is an octagon-shaped arena that it all just rises out of the ground as you guys are brought over near this event. And it's about 30 feet up off the ground. It gets brought up into the air. People in the front row might actually have a hard time seeing what's going on.
Suckers.
You
just had to buy the premium tickets, didn't you, George?
The purple ropes surrounding it that are made out of like this magical arcane energy. The ring itself is about 15 feet across. That's the ring area. There's still more outside the octagon that has been lifted, and this is only just like earth that's been lifted, dirt, and that's about 20 feet outside the octagon, just ringing it in a big circle. On the east and west side of the octagon, halfway between the outer walls and the magic ropes, so kind of where those in that 20-foot circle, are these two towers. They're like big crow's nests way up off the ground. And the Captain Cooperman comes out and he tells you, here are the rules. The game is called Emperor of the Arcanagon, and there is a chance for teams to earn a very large number of points. The object is to have as many members of your team inside the Arcanagon at the end of each round, but more importantly, at the end of the game, because that round the point awards double. But beware the Arcanagon. It does its best to make certain that no one is standing at the end of the last round. The first thing you will need to do is choose one team member to man the tower. This member can attack, buff, heal, and be attacked with ranged strikes, but cannot attempt to come out of the tower and enter the Arcanagon. Who would you like on Team Thunderhorns to man the tower?
Is this another boring job that we should give to Kalman, or...
No, this
this
member
is
can
ranged.
attack. They can only attack with ranged strikes.
So it's going to be either auto attack or
It should be
spells.
Kira.
Why? 'Cause
I
I'm
can-
just saying she has the swords as well versus he has no melee options.
But, I don't know.
How far away is it?
It is in that 20-foot circle, so it's only maybe 15 feet outside the ring and about 20 feet up in the air.
I just feel like he's such a wild card, it might be better to have him on the ground with us, and she's more reliable for healing and stuff like that.
My healing spell is by touch,
You can
Therefore,
summon the squirrel.
but the squirrel does have 2 heals on it.
You'd have to use your actions to heal with the squirrel if you're gonna... Like, she can't heal you with the squirrel. from
Oh,
the
I
tower.
thought
She can't call the squirrel over and then make it heal.
She's still gonna... It's only gonna have that... Because you can call the squirrel to yourself as a bonus action. That's... And then you can cast the spell as normal. So if it's a touch range, that's still the range.
Okay, so the
But
okay.
anybody can use it. So anybody
Right.
could call it over and use their action. to
Okay,
heal
so maybe it
themselves.
should be the Grease Lizard.
I don't
also,
care.
does this tower provide any kind of cover?
Yeah, it's got a little ring around it for... You could duck behind it. If Kira kneeled, she'd be probably at 3/4 cover. If the Grease Wizard stood, he'd be at 3/4 cover.
Okay, I'll go.
Okay?
But also, if I'm aiming at the other one, then I'd have my
Is it-
sharpshooter thing, which would negate cover for the other person.
Right.
Is it
But you can
per
aim at them from
round,
the
or
ground.
Is it for the whole game?
It's for the whole game. Whoever goes in the tower is stuck in the tower.
Again, you're pretty much all range.
Yeah,
You've
that's
got
fine.
a couple of close quarter spells, but I mean, if someone
Yeah,
closes the gap on her, she's got more options than you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go.
Arin kind of pats his shoulder like in a teammate way as he heads off.
Give him hell, lad.
Aight.
So,
One.
Cooperman says, the fight lasts 6 rounds that are 12 seconds apiece, and then a 24-second final round. Every contestant your team has standing in the Arcanagon at the end of each round, you will receive 1 point. You will receive 2 points for each player standing in the Arcanagon at the end of the final round. If any contestant falls unconscious, they will be immediately teleported to the safe space where they will receive healing from our resident cleric, as well as tasty orange slices. Before round 1, you will have a round to cast any buffs, drink any potions, or otherwise prepare to enter the arena.
I thought Tasty Orange Slices was the name of another person who would be healing us.
That's the
First name Tasty, last name Orange Slices.
the Tasty Orange Slices got eliminated in the pre-qualifying matches here at the Takeshi's games.
Sorry.
We're the Lamoche Orange Slices. So you can buff, do whatever before you go in. Contestants waiting to enter the arena will be in the boxes to the north and south of the Arcanagon and will be unable to act in combat until they are released. You will line up in the tower, and each of you will come out one at a time, and one new contestant will come out each round. You'll leave your tower...
Wait. There's how many rounds? There's 6 rounds, which are 6 turns each.
6 rounds that are 2 turns each,
2
and then
turns
one
each.
final longer round.
Okay.
You'll leave your tower contestant with me, and the rest of you will go head up to your boxes and line up in the order you would like to enter. Okay? And I think, as you guys... You can go ahead and start figuring out how you want to line up.
How far apart are the 2 towers?
The 2 towers are on opposite sides of the Arcanagon, which is 15 feet across, and they're 15 feet from it. So that's 30, 45 feet from each other.
Okay.
And I'm already up there, right?
Cooperman's going to take you to your tower, and you can climb up the rungs and get situated up there.
So I don't have to worry about being in line.
Right.
Okay, cool.
So you've got...
Gonna start reading my book again.
Okay. You've got
You don't-
4...
Get a
You
half
won't have
an hour.
much time. 4 contestants. You can figure out who's going in first. Some people won't be in as long, but you get more points at the end if somebody's still standing, too. So
I think I can take the most hits, so maybe I should go in first.
Okay.
I can
We should
follow.
write this down. Maybe? Okay, I'm writing it down.
Go for it.
Okay. So our tower contestant is the Grease Wizard.
So the rules are either left standing or in bounds.
You
Like
have
if-
to be inside the middle ring with the ropes of magic purple energy to get the point at the end of the round.
If you get knocked out of the ring,
You can try to
you-
get back in it on your next turn.
okay.
But it's only 2 turns, so...
Well, you stay out. The first person comes out, stays out the whole time
No,
until
yeah.
they get clocked.
Yeah. I'm just saying each round is only...
Right, but in the next round, if you're not in it in the one round, you can try to get back in it.
Guys, just to warn you, don't forget I have a spell scroll for Dudley's hallucinatory terrain. So remember Dudley the monkey boy? In case I
My
use
boy.
this, we might be transported into Dudley's jungle for a very long time.
Okay.
I'd like to
Please
go
don't
ahead
do
and
that to us.
drink my potion of frost giant strength.
Okay.
Of what now?
Frost giant strength.
So your strength is going to go up to, does it say? Do you have that
you,
there?
you gave me the name of the thing, but I didn't get any breakdowns.
And what's your marching order going to be?
Aaron, me, you, and then Kalman can try to stealth out in the confusion.
Okay.
Frost
I
Giant
forgot Calvin
strength,
was on our team
Your
again.
strength goes up to 23. So your associated modifiers would go up as well.
Okay. Well, my strength's at 20 right now, so that would give me another point of
Right.
modifier. Okay.
Yep.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
On my ocarina, this
Does it
says
say how
I can...
long? Hour or... Sorry.
I don't know.
I should have asked,
Long
but you still
enough
had it
for this
open.
battle, that's for sure.
says I can use it to attempt to turn a person into a tree. Is that... I think when we first did it, it was crowd control.
Yeah.
So it's more than one person within a certain range. You don't have a range on here. It just says a creature.
Do you have the sheet I made for the book
Yes.
with the ocarina?
Yes, that's what I'm looking at, but I didn't have it written down from before.
Okay. It's whatever's in
remember-
the book. You can hit anybody who'd be in this ring with it. As long as you could see them, they could hear the music.
Because I was thinking it was multiple people when we first did it.
Yeah, I think it was like up to a certain number of hit points.
I don't know. I haven't made it to that episode yet.
Okay. I think we'll use whatever's in the book.
Okay. Darn, that means only one person at a time.
Probably
But
would
still-
have anyway with the hit points. It might not have even made it enough hit points for one person. So we're going to roll our initiatives, but we're going to do it in kind of a way where you're just rolling up against the other person who enters the ring at the same time from the other team to see which of you acts first. So I'll get all that together.
Who's entering first for the
We don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
Taskmasters?
We don't know.
Yeah, you won't be able to see them. They can't see you. So our first entrant is Aaron. You go ahead and roll initiative.
20.
Nice.
Not a nat 20, but 20.
Still 20. It's awesome.
All right, our second, Dern.
19.
Woo!
Good. Kira?
We're using all our good rolls now.
No, we're not.
7.
It takes her a while to. No, wait. Never mind. I was going to say it takes you a while to go up to the top of the tower, but I forgot we're putting him up at the top of the tower. So that's what
I forgot where the initiative box on my character sheet went. And there's a big microphone on my face now blocking most of my sheet.
Aye.
Okay, you guys line up in that order.
Do I not do?
Let me get my shield back out.
You did, didn't you?
No.
No, he's going up to the tower.
The tower?
Oh,
The
I just
tower.
wrote you down on our tower. Okay, go ahead.
Everybody, the tower.
19.
Okay, I got you in the right order then.
The tower.
So you're up in the tower. You can see, but the boxes are like closed up, so you can't really see what's going on in the boxes. But once signals come from both sides that both teams are ready to go, you see the doors right in front of you lift up, just like those gates that you saw in the pit fights in Slaver's Bay that let you out into the pits. And Aaron, you see Scaly the Lizard Man staring back at you from across the way, and the two of you start charging out, and that's going to have to be where we call it
No.
for today.
I'm sad.
So it is,
You don't
Darn.
think we can make it through one round?
Darn sad.
No.
we could, but then we'd have to keep track of.
Yeah, it's
Exactly
simpler
where
to
we
cut
were.
it now and do all the games together.
That's fine.
So next time, we will see who comes out on top in the Arcanagon.
I can totally take Scaly.
Thanks for sharing our date night with us and exploring a whole new world together. We'll see you again in 2 weeks. Until then, keep in touch by following us on Twitter at Date Night Podcast or visiting datenightpodcast.com.